Teach by Vanessa next. Have you ever found yourself wanting something but not having the guts to ask for it? Our next speaker, Vanessa, experienced this many times. She grew up as a very shy girl until she learned a lesson that if you don't ask, you don't get it. Please welcome Vanessa to the stage.
So picture this. You were just invited at your friend's house for dinner, and you just had the most delicious, succulent meal made straight from heaven. And then comes the cake. You're craving for more, and there is more. Just one more. One last piece. You're gazing, but you're too shy, so you don't ask for it. Then, somebody else gets it. You see, the thing is, if you don't ask, you don't get. A while ago, my mom and her boyfriend just moved in together, and they were having a garage sale for all the furniture that they had in Dublin. And there was 2 futons that they were selling. I actually just needed a futon for my place. Well, the one that I had, it was from IKEA, so I preferred theirs. But I couldn't dare to ask them if they would be willing to give me one of the futons, because I figured, if they can make some money out of it, then they should sell it. So I just thought, you know what, I'll wait till the end of the day, and then if they didn't sell it, then I will ask for it. So after the garage sale, I come back home, and I go to my mom, and I ask, so how did it go? Yeah, it was good, nice. And so, did you sell the futons? She goes, yeah, so actually, we sold one of the futons, but then the other one, your sister wanted it, so we gave it to her. I'm sorry, what? So my sister got the futon that I wanted only because she asked for it? I regret not asking for it. This sound reminds me of a lesson that I've learned in college from my best friend, Sam. Tall guy, very social, but kind of geeky. I met Sam when I was 18 years old and he was 21. Boy, did I hated him at first. We were complete opposite of each other. In college, I was the type of girl that was very shy. All I wanted was to be responsible, stay in my room, and study all night. But Sam, he was out, partying all the time. And he would study for 15 minutes the day before the exam. And you know what the worst part is? He would still get A's. I could not believe how opposite from each other we could be. Sam never was scared to say what he had to say. And sometimes, honestly, I wished he was a little more shy. Do you have a friend like that too? So anyway, this one day, we're heading to Tim Hortons to get a coffee. And they're just about to close. So Sam heads to the couch and says to the girl, hey, so since the guys are just about to close, could I get a free tidbit? What, Sam? You can't just ask for them to give you free stuff like that. The girl goes, yeah, sure, there you go. And she hands him a tidbit. What is this? Sam takes his tidbit, eats it in one bite. He looks at me and he says, Van, if you don't ask, you don't get. And that was one of the biggest lessons that I've learned from him. Every time that I want something, I think of Sam getting his tidbit, just by asking for it. So a couple of years later, it came the time to negotiate my salary with my employer. I've made my research and I knew that I was worth somewhere in between 38 and 42K. So I hand my research to my boss. She looks at the numbers and she goes, so, you'd be happy with 38K? The truth is, I would probably have been okay with 38. Then, I remembered, Sam, in his Timbit. I would be happy with 40. My boss writes 40 on her sheet of paper and she goes, all right. That's it? It was that easy to get an extra 2K per year? Just by asking for it? So that's how I realized that Sam really was right. And he said, if you don't ask, you don't get. So think about it for a moment. What is it in your life that could be improved just by asking for it? Maybe negotiating your salary with your employer, or getting furniture for your place, or perhaps even getting a free Timbit. But go, ask. Who knows what might happen? You might get it. But if you don't ask, you don't get it. Thank you.